And welcome to today's meteorology segment. Today we've got some interesting stories once again at the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. And by the way, this video was originally streamed live to twitch.tv/smashamash. Go follow us over there. We've only got 97 followers. And help us get to 100. Perhaps install the mobile app. It's fantastic. And check out the extreme meridional jet stream flow here. We're looking at the 250 hectopascal winds. The 250 hectopascal winds, otherwise known as the jet stream. And look at these extreme bends. Driving hot air up to the Olympic Peninsula once again, otherwise known as northwestern Washington. Some funky jet stream behavior indeed in the northern hemisphere, blowing backwards across the Eastern Pacific in an east to west fashion. Extreme meridional jet stream flow at its finest. Northern hemisphere jet stream looking a little incoherent once again, especially on the Asian side of things. We'll get to it. First surface winds for the west. We've got some quite windy conditions here off of Baja, California. Without even going too far into it, we're looking at least 60 plus mile per hour. There's a 70 plus mile per hour winds. That's hurricane force winds. That is a hurricane. I don't know if, is it a cyclone? I don't know if it's whatever. It's a very powerful tropical low with hurricane force winds. I'm going to call it a hurricane. Here are the surface winds of the eastern world. We've got a double low pressure system here down in the Southern Ocean. Two clockwise rotating systems indicate low pressure in the southern hemisphere. Counterclockwise, low pressure in the northern hemisphere. Here is the jet stream scenario for the east. Jet streams are blowing backwards over the northern Indian Ocean once again. And before we talk about the weather.gov map, let me just check the life of the stream here, and everything looks just fine here at the Smash News Network. Least busted name in news. So this tropical storm here, hurricane, whatever you want to call it, about to strike the Florida Panhandle. We're expecting a landfall right about here, late night Monday, early morning Tuesday. We'll get to it. That's why those flood watches are there. And we've got all kinds of warnings around the west. If your county is lit up, just click on it. That's, again, weather.gov. So here's the Tropical Tidbits total precipitation forecast. And at this moment, you're looking at like 7 inches of rain here in this isolated spot. So most of the rain expected to fall in the Gulf. That's the forecast for 6 Universal Time, 6 Zulu. That's why it says 6Z. 6 Zulu on Tuesday, August 17th. So expecting some quite sudden floods to happen there between 1800 Universal Time and midnight Universal Time there on August 16th and 17th. We'll do some other updates on that to help to project the storm forecast and whether or not it will weaken and so on. We did expect it to weaken based on what we saw yesterday. We'll explain that in a moment. Here's our NASA GOES lightning mapper. Lots of lightning here in the western portion of the planet, northern South America, Central America, Mexico, and the U.S. Seeing quite a bit of lightning there. Let's see what's going on our real-time lightning map here. Again, we are streaming live, lightningmaps.org, showing us real-time lightning strikes. Check it out yourself when you hear thunder. And we do see some terrestrial lightning here in Kansas and Nebraska. Hey, Grand Island, there's thunder rolling in. Not too extreme there. Not a whole high frequency of lightning strikes happening Anyway, there's your real-time global lightning map. Should give you some insight wherever you are. And we just saw an errant bolt here just northwest of the African Rift Zone. Make it 2. And Africa lightning kicking up as we do the video. Next, looking at pressure cells, and check out the South Polar region, entirely dominated by low pressure. And we're going to advance this into tomorrow for the Euro forecast. Here's the Euro forecast, the European model forecast for pressure at 12 Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. And it indeed looks like this hurricane force system out here is actually moving to the west, not toward land. By the way, check us out on Instagram. You may see forecasts like this. Dry massive air in Gulf will not serve to strengthen this tropical system, as dry massive air inhibits convection and is associated with cooler temperatures. We didn't even bring up sea surface temperatures. Maybe we'll look at it tomorrow as this thing gets closer. And here's the U.S. Doppler radar map. Most of these systems are pretty stagnant at the moment. And here's the water vapor. And here's the cloud layer. It's the 3.9 nanometer radiation map. It's what we use to see clouds and fog at nighttime, folks. Anyway, we'll go more in depth into this forecast for the Florida Panhandle at a later time, probably in tomorrow's meteorology segment. Here's your recap of the U.S. Doppler radar. Largest storms in the U.S. are over Kansas and Nebraska at the moment. And also that significant system there in the Gulf. Here's water vapor. And this dry massive air in the Gulf is still here. This will certainly not aid to strengthen the system. It looks like it is breaking up a little bit, though, making a nice path for a Florida Panhandle landfall. I would not tend to agree with the forecast. Once again, here's the cloud layer. And we'll close the video out on water vapor. Thanks for tuning into our video. Thanks for tuning into the Smash News Network. Please don't forget to subscribe, press the like button, etc. Tell your friends and foes about us. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted, naming news.